Hey guys, how's it going? TeamingTubbyEmu back again with all these SmackDown vs. Raw videos. You'd think I was like a machinima sports director or something. Wink, wink. You guys can go check me over there at youtube.com/machinima sports. Links right there. Go check my videos out. They're my favorites on my page too. Alright guys, this match is The Miz versus Sheamus. King Sheamus. This is at Hell in a Cell. I don't know if this will last all the way till next year, but here's the match. Hell in a Cell, and yes, I'm wrestling at The Miz. You know, I'm not going to tell you who's going to win this one. Overall, Hell in a Cell, I'm kind of a fan of the Hell in a Cell. I don't know if I like that you have to break through the wall. Sometimes it's a tad annoying trying to line up a finisher to actually send him through the wall so you could get on top. It wasn't as easy when you could just break open the door. So I don't know if that's really my favorite thing. It's kind of annoying a little bit, but, you know, it's a video game. There's not a heck of a lot you can control. And once again, this is another video that I do ahead of time, so there's really I can't talk about what's going on in the WWE because whenever I post it, I'm not sure when I'm going to put it up. Because to make sure I keep you guys entertained, I've recorded quite a few gameplays and commentary. So other than certain videos I do impromptu, I really can't talk about what's going on in the WWE currently. At this point in time, this is, when I did this video, it was December 29th. Raw had just aired 2 nights ago, and it was kind of a good Raw. Nexus came back, CM Punk joined Nexus, which was kind of a shocker. But when I was watching the TLC pay-per-view, I was watching it online, and for a couple of you who came online and watched it with me, or not watched it with me, but watched it on the same place I did, I hope you guys enjoyed it. But for me, when I watched it in the chat room, somebody had predicted that CM Punk was going to join Nexus a couple weeks after TLC pay-per-view, so he had that absolutely right. And I think it'll be a good storyline if they do it right. I don't know how they can do it wrong. There's a couple ways they could do it wrong, but if they can do it right, I think it'll be a very good storyline because it is a pretty interesting topic. I mean, you have CM Punk from Straight Edge Society, you know, who's straight as they come. He's probably one of my favorite, most entertaining Sheamus through a table wrestlers. Always been a fan of CM Punk. And then you have John Cena, who pretty much everybody likes. And I honestly don't think John Cena should have won Superstar of the Year. And I'm going to agree with Michael Cole on this one. I think Miz should have won it. He was tag team champions, I think, this year with Big Show. No, not with Chris Jericho. That was they were Show Miz. He was the United States champion. He was the WWE champion. And he was also the Money in the Bank winner. So from that standpoint, even though everybody hates him, and I'm not a huge fan of him, I honestly think he probably should have won. Everybody just flocks to John Cena, and I like John Cena. I'm a fan of him. You know, I look at the stuff. He's a good wrestler. He's a huge moneymaker, and I enjoy, you know, watching him wrestle. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of getting sick of him. You know, I like when he beats up Nexus, but it's just, I honestly, I'm kind of torn between CM Punk and John Cena, and I don't know what you guys think, if this feud's going to be over by the time the video is up. If it is, just kind of criticize me and chastise me if I'm wrong. I honestly would like to see CM Punk beat John Cena. I really would. And that's not for any particular reason, to be honest with you. I think John Cena, you know, he gave that such good farewell address, and nobody ever actually thought he would, you know, really leave the WWE. But, I mean, if he would have left for a couple weeks at least, instead of coming back that very same night, and then the next week, and the next week, and the next week, I probably would have had a little bit more respect for him. But I really don't. And it's kind of a bummer because he was one of my favorite wrestlers besides The Rock, besides Stone Cold. I really did like him. So I'm not sure where the next storyline is going to go. Maybe they'll do, maybe Wade Barrett will come back and they'll do a tag team. David Otunga, CM Punk, and Wade Barrett and John Cena. That would actually be kind of interesting, because if you guys have paid any attention to Nexus, Darren Young left Nexus and skipped Sheffield because they got hurt. But Darren Young's back now, and he wrestles on WWE Superstars. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He cut that ridiculously long hair, so he actually looks pretty good now. And he's been pretty impressive over there. I don't know if he's had a great record, but he's been pretty impressive as far as late that I've paid attention to. So I think they're starting to kind of rebrand and put out the Superstars. And it's a little hard to kind of give them an image, you know, after they've been in this whole Nexus thing. So, you know, depending on how long it'll take. I like their new shirts, though, I have to say. I don't know if they're new. They probably had them for about a month, but the one that looks like kind of glass breaking and We Are One. Because I really do like 12 Stone's music and the We Are One theme song. It's one song I've actually bought from iTunes, because I don't buy a lot of music. But that was definitely one I bought. Because one, I wanted to use it as a user playlist before the DLC pack came out, which I'm a little disappointed in the DLC pack, to be honest with you. And the main reason why I'm disappointed is not because who they put in it, it's who they didn't put in it. Daniel Bryan was scheduled to be put in the DLC pack, but then he got fired from the WWE or whatever happened a couple months ago, and so they actually took him off the list of characters, which really sucks, because I like Daniel Bryan, and if I could do the LaBelle lock in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, I think it'd make it the perfect game. You know, I stalk him on Twitter, I follow him. You know, he's one hell of a guy. You know, the Brie Bella storyline, the Bella twins and him, a little tacky, but it's pretty funny. And it's just, I really do like him. I have respect for the guy. You know, he's a very good wrestler. So I think that would have made SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 pretty complete. But here we go. King Sheamus. Put him through High Cross, right through the goddamn Hell in a Cell. He's going to pin him. Now you're probably saying, why didn't you just wrestle as Sheamus once again? You know what? I like to make shit interesting. There you go, Sheamus. And this is why I wanted to put this gameplay up. Now, don't pay attention to any of the replay. The replay is just going through, and, you know, really nothing's going on as far as replay. You know, he puts him through. It's showing what's going on. It's actually after he wins, and he's got the championship, because this is for the championship at Hell in a Cell, and King Sheamus won. And, before I get into that, I'm glad they're actually keeping his name as King Sheamus. You know, it's not like bragging rights where they build it up and then there's no bragging at all. I like the fact that they're making him King Sheamus and giving him kind of that title. But here we go. King Sheamus wins. And then the title right here. It must have been a glitch in the system. Hello, Governor. Have a title out your ass there, mate. And I had to post this because this is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's just like, it's inside his asshole. It's like, I wouldn't be celebrating. I mean, like, I'd be in pain too if I had a title up my asshole. Like, look at this. This is probably one of the most awkward moments of the WWE. And sorry, my nose is a little plugged, but look at that. He's just got the title outside of his asshole. Alright, guys, TeemingTubbyEmu. Check my Twitter, check my Facebook. Stalk the shit out of me. You know, yeah, baby. What's up?